Hey guys, it's me, Baboon. I'm back, and today I want to talk to you guys about the brand new patch notes for the 5.0.0 patch coming to Marvel Strike Force. A lot of stuff coming, although this is going to be a 2-month period, but there's also some characters I wasn't expecting to come in this patch. So I'm sure you guys probably remember I was saying Red Guardian, Yelena, no way they're coming. They announced the 6 characters. I was counting Jubilee and her other, whoever her other teammate was going to be as that 5th and 6th character. But no, those are a part of a second patch, and Yelena and Red Guardian are coming this patch, so I was completely wrong there. Red Guardian and Yelena are looking interesting. I'm disappointed they don't give all the characters kits in these patch notes right here. I don't know why they don't include all the characters kits. They only include the kits that they've updated. But essentially, Yelena and Red Guardian are going to work on a team with tentatively Mercenary Soldier, Killmonger, and Punisher. They're doing this whole skill military thing. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but let's first go through everything else that's coming in this patch. So first off, also, I wish they talked more about this battle pass right here, because Mojo's Mayhem is the battle pass coming to this game. So they say Mojo's here. He's probably gonna be like Dr. Doom, where he's gonna be like talking to you, but he's probably not gonna be playable for a while. But this is the battle pass right here. This is the first thing they're talking about. Pretty excited for this. I'll be interested to see how much it costs. I really hope it's like $10 or less. Like, we got like the battle passes are big dolphin territory, and generally in mobile games I'm up to be a dolphin if there's some value to be had and I play the game a lot. So I am interested. Hopefully they give out personally training materials. I would love training materials. Maybe that's why so many characters are coming this patch, because there's a battle pass. Maybe one of these characters will be available in the battle pass, like maybe Shatterstar's event campaign, and then Longshot might be in the battle pass. Although if he's in the battle pass, I don't know if it's really worth investing in it, because there's no X Factor team, so I don't know if they put them in there. I feel like Red Guardian and Yelena would be more likely to go in there, because we have 6 characters. Of course, it's spread out across a 2-month period, but they were talking about Jubilee and her teammate as if they were coming next month as well. So I don't know, there's a lot of characters from the release in a short amount of time. Maybe there's somebody in the battle pass, but we'll have to see. Let's talk about everything else that's coming. So these are the 6 new characters: Longshot, Shatterstar, Kitty Pryde, Iceman, Yelena, and Red Guardian. Sim for Blitz is here. This is awesome. If you're level 60 or above, you can run Blitz without playing it ever again. This is so great. This is probably overshadowed because they've been talking about it for a long time, so the hype's probably died down for it. But let's not forget what an incredible quality life change for this battle pass. Now you're going to be playing real-time arena, probably a little more for these weekly and daily objectives to fight in sort of this live PvP for the battle pass. But no more Blitz. You don't have to run Blitz. I mean, of course, if you're level 60 or above, but if you're level 60, if you're below level 60, you probably don't have that big of a roster anyways. So this is incredible, guys. Like, let's not forget how great this is. It's not hidden in a battle pass. It's given for free. You know, some scummy games would hide this behind a VIP system. No, this is just great, guys. Like, this is awesome. ISO 8 arena defense class lock. I'm not personally that crazy about the game, but I know there are people that wanted this. You could do this in war. Essentially right now, you know, you can pick classes for characters, and there's certain classes you'd maybe want the characters to have on defense, but different classes when you play the rest of the game. So you can set a specific class for them when you put them in the defense, and you can change them, and that won't change their defensive class. So this is more for some upper level gameplay right there. Always nice to have it. ISO 8 stats button. Easy to compare your character's base stat with ISO 8 stats. Okay, I guess this is just some, maybe ISO 8 wasn't selling that well, so maybe they're just, hey, look how much stronger you got. ISO 8 alliance messaging. So now if you level a class to level 5, it will tell your alliance. Roster save squads. Save squads. Ooh, I was hoping that'd be multiple tabs. You can now create and manage save squads from the roster screen, so it's better improvement. Essentially, before you'd have to go to Blitz, that's where I'd go, and then go manage your squads from Blitz if I wanted to do it. Now you can manage them from a roster save squad, or from your roster screen. I'd really like it if we could have infinite amount of save squads, or if we could have tabs. I don't know why we're holding off on that for so long. I'd argue we're pretty much at the tipping point of 30 teams, give or take. So the Shatterstar event campaign, that's coming. So Shatterstar is going to be the event campaign character. Cool. I wouldn't go crazy on farming him out, because the X Factor team's not going to be here for a couple months anyways. So I don't know. He's here. You know, farm him if you want. I'll unlock him and stuff like that, but I don't know if you should go all in on Shatterstar right now. Do more chapter 3. Hopefully this will take care of the mini uniques problem. If that does take care of all the mini uniques, and I'm talking like the little alien spores and stuff like that, like if those are all farmable, it'll be a good day in Marvel Strike Force. We'll have to take a look, see if that's, I don't know, it sounds like I get a little messed up on the terminology for the tier 14 gear and tier 15 gear. Gonna be completely honest with you guys, but from what I'm reading, and I think that kind of stuff is gonna become farmable. If that's true and I'm reading it properly, that's awesome. If that doesn't become farmable, I will just keep complaining about it again. Raid difficulty dial for Greek raids. This is another big thing that just sort of came out. I'm surprised they didn't talk about this more. Essentially for Ultimus, you know, you can pick from difficulty 1 through 5. Well, now you can do that for Greek raids. That is awesome. Means more rewards. I thought the Greek raids were pretty easy. Now you can challenge yourself a little bit more in there. Very good stuff. Dark Dimension 4 profile frames, you're never going to get those. Well, at least not for another year or so. And then ability and trade updates to Beast, Punisher, Killmonger, Mercenary Soldier. So let's talk about those new characters right here. So Beast, we already know about. He's going to go on this astonishing X-Men team. And then so right here, they start talking about, so Yelena and Red Guardian will announce, and now they'll be doing a skill military team. So they're going back and they're giving Punisher and Killmonger the military trait to help build out the military team. For some reason, Punisher did not have the military trait. So this team, I haven't read that much about it. I've skimmed them. I've got a general idea of what they do. Essentially, I think they're going to be a war team, but what's nice, they're not specified war offense or war defense. Still nice, but again, we're maxing out on war teams. We don't need that many more war teams, and we got to start doing something else here. But so Punisher, they're taking him out of the Defenders team, and I think they're going to look into maybe putting some other city heroes there. Right here, they say there's a few other city heroes that can slot as a replacement. So I guess right now you can just throw anyone in there. I guess maybe Night Nurse. Night Nurse is garbage, but the Defenders team is kind of garbage. So maybe you could take Punisher out of that team. You could put Night Nurse in instead. I don't know. It's kind of weird that the Defenders were so bad, and they're like, okay, we're gonna actually take Punisher. But luckily, they do have additional plans for Defenders in the future. So Moon Knight, maybe. I want Moon Knight for a supernatural team. So maybe they could do Hellcat, Misty Knight. There's a lot of good city heroes they could add. So excited for the future of Defenders. It'd be nice if they got another rework. I would not complain if that happened. Killmonger, I'm not a huge fan of taking out Wakanda, because again, Wakanda's not that great either. So why are we taking him out? But it's nice because that does theoretically separate the whole team. He was a villain working with heroes. Doesn't not quite make sense in the lore. Again, they're all on the same team here. They're fighting against a greater evil. But I kind of prefer when the heroes and the villains are not working together. So, you know, maybe that'd be nice if they finally added like a 5th Wakandan member. You know, I don't know. And they also need a rework too. Okoye's pretty bad. I'd argue she's one of the worst characters in the game. But right here, Punisher, at first I read this. First when I heard Punisher was moving, I was like, well, I'll just keep him in the Defenders team, and then I'll just sort of not build this new military team. But no, Punisher went from like, he's not top tier or anything like that, but he got some crazy boosts to his kit. Like right here, if he has 3 more skill or military allies with his grenade launcher, he'll transfer 1 positive effect from primary target to self, and it's essentially all his allies. If war, I think he gets an additional AoE attack right here, because he attack primary targets for 204% damage, and then has the normal attack targets for damage. So I don't know if this means you do a boosted amount of damage, or if this means you get to do it twice. Regardless, pretty awesome right there. So Punisher, you know, he stepped it up a little bit to help out on this military team. Killmonger, I think right here all they really did is they just changed it. So I think this is new right here with this special. If this character has 3 more skill military allies, transfer 1 positive effect from primary target to self. But the passive right here, I think really the only thing it changed is instead of Wakandan, it's Wakandan or skill military. And then right here in war, skill military allies gain max health and military allies gain damage. So this is interesting. They're putting the soldier in there, the mercenary soldier, which is nice because he got left behind on the mercenary team. Really, it was Taskmaster, Bullseye, Sniper, Soldier, or the guard, the guy with the shield, and then Lieutenant. That was the team. Soldier got left behind. It's nice that he now gets to go on this team. I'm really excited about the Yelena Red Guardian Soldier sort of combo right there. I don't think they talk. I believe he got a rework to it. They didn't mention it right here. I'm pretty sure he got some changes to adjust to this new team he's on. But regardless, this is nice that he now has a team to be on. Taking Killmonger, I'm not a big fan when they take characters from other teams and then they don't finish the team, especially when there's such a restrictive meta we have right now. Like, for example, this Young Avengers team, you know, you kind of have like Miles Morales. You don't have a full team, so they're kind of useless right now until we get that 5th member for the team. So I'm not a huge fan of what they're doing right there with Young Avengers. And we sort of have another case where they're like, yeah, we're going to take a Defender, we're going to take a Wakanda, 2 teams that are already struggling, we're going to put them on this better team, leave those other 2 teams out to die. So you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to build this team. I'm definitely going to build Red Guardian, Yelena, and Soldier, but I think I'll take Punisher out, probably put Night Nurse on the defenders. I guess I'll take Killmonger out of the Wakandans. I mean, they're not doing anything right now, but this is... I wasn't a big fan. I didn't break up the Wakandans for the mercenary team. I kept like that mercenary with Sniper instead of Killmonger. I'm very resistant to breaking up teams, but I may break up the team to put Killmonger on here. I'm hoping these are temporary. I hope I hope Killmonger and Punisher, I don't know, I guess maybe these could permanently stay here, Killmonger and Punisher, as long as they replace them on the original teams, like they put a new character in for Punisher and a new character in for Killmonger in the Defenders and Wakandan team. Or are Punisher and Killmonger temporary members for the skill team, the skill military team, and they'll add more skill military members in the future. I don't know. I wish it wasn't skill military. I don't like that they did skill military. It's just kind of unnecessary. They could have just kept it in military, and then that would have allowed you to put Captain Marvel on this team. You could still put Captain Marvel on this team, because if you notice, Punisher 3 or more skill military allies, and I believe we looked at 3 or more. So essentially you could do Killmonger, Punisher, and then, you know, you could use either of them, and as long as you have Yelena, Red Guardian, and Merc Soldier, you have those 3 skill military allies for them to get the bulk of the benefits. So you could still put in a 5th member that is not skill military. So you could put in Captain Marvel, and she would still get the benefits right here, like just straight military getting bonus damage, but the skill military get max health. So I don't know why they had to do skill military. Military is already such a restrictive trait. So few characters have it, and then you got to restrict even. Like it's just so like these are the 5 characters you're gonna use. You get no thought in it, but for some reason we'll just leave it at 3 or more instead of 4. So that way you could put 1 character in there, but they're not gonna be as maximized if you did these 5 specific characters. Not a huge fan of them. Very restricting us in there. But I digress. I'm still interested in the team. I don't really know why they're releasing Yelena and Red Guardian, because they had 4 members and they only have Jubilee. I'm not sure why they're releasing them now, but it's an interesting team. I'm excited to see them come to the game. I think Red Guardian has a pretty cool design, and I think he's gonna have some fun animations. So I'm excited to see them come to the game. One thing for the patch notes, I wish they put all the characters' kits in here. Technically, we already do know Shatterstar, Longshot, and we did already know, I believe, who are the other 2? Iceman and Kitty Prydes. We already knew their kits, and Red Guardian and Yelena are in the content creators videos for today. But I wish they just include all 6 of the kits in here as well, because there are a lot of players that don't keep up with all the minute updates every single day, and it'd be nice if every player could just go to this one patch note and see everything new that's coming in the patch. But you know, that's just a minor nitpick. It would also make my video a little easier to do if I could see all the kits at one time. But whatever, I'm still very excited for this patch. It's a 5.0, so a big update right here. Battle Pass, awesome stuff here. Auto blitz, this is so great. Do more chapter 3, potentially great. Raid difficulty dial for Greek raids, really great. What they're doing with the skill military and Astonishing X-Men and X Factor, all these new characters are adding, it's okay. I'm excited for them. A little cautious about them though, because I think it's some weird combinations and stuff like that. But I always love seeing new characters in the game. So at the end of the day, I am really excited for this patch. Let me know down below in the comments which character you are the most excited for. And at the end of the day, what do I really know? Because I am only a 19-year-old. I hope everyone can have a happy and healthy day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Signing off, everyone.